Previously on Dances with Dice, when last we left our heroes, Finian, the halfling artificer, Felix, the human bard, and Theo, the satyr fighter. Our heroes had made new friends and began their journey towards the capital of Marishane. A dark battle had ensued, and strange new things, discoveries of a dark nature around each corner. With the world opening up to them and their journey continuing, what awaits our heroes this week on Dances with Dice. All right. So, the morning comes. You guys have breakfast included in your food order. It's a simple breakfast of eggs and like some home fries and some English muffins and butter. You know, simple, hearty road food. Borak sends you off with a wave and he's like, if you're ever traveling through here again, I will be happy to have you as guests once more. And you guys all load up in a cart and you all load up in your cart and you begin your journey on to Marishane. Another week or so left on the journey. As soon as the cart pops up, Vani is like,
oh, Branneth, they are much smarter than we are. They actually have a vehicle.
And Branneth's like, if only we had a vehicle. And then the moth set it on fire during the fight with the crows.
Oh, that did happen.
And like it's like silent for like 5 seconds. She just climbs into the cart.
Please don't burn our cart.
Yes.
I will do my best. Though if it burns, we will pay for it.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can't really ask for more than that. I mean, as I'm sitting there writing Blitz.
All right.
Theo holds the box a little bit closer.
It's like, I would like... it is Finn's turn. Finn, a D10, please.
That is a 5.
All right. It's an overcast, a little bit of rain on the day. The road unfortunately turns a bit to mud, slowing you down, and you are forced to break for camp after only 4 hours as the storm starts to set in. You guys make camp. Vani and Branneth offer to take watch for the evening. And you guys are able to get some, I guess, do you accept?
I mean, are they doing it the whole night? Don't they need to sleep too?
Vani only needs 4 hours of sleep. Constructs don't require that much. Constructs don't require.
Well, technically she's a Warforged.
Yeah.
So Warforged. I don't know if they need sleep at all.
I don't believe they do. I could be wrong, but I don't remember.
Oh wait, she
I
does.
think you're thinking
Sentry's
elves
rest.
don't need sleep.
Oh yeah, sentries rest when the Warforged, when they take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in inactive, motionless state.
So they just like sit there with their eyes
In
open.
this state,
Yeah,
you
so
appear
she-
inert, but it doesn't render you unconscious. You can see and hear
Yeah.
as normal.
Yeah, so she basically is like a little sentry turret, and then occasionally Branneth wakes up to double check on her.
Dope.
So, and then Blitz is always there too. So, because Blitz definitely doesn't need to sleep, he's a straight construct.
There's no way this could go wrong.
Was that
Morning,
Felix or Morgan?
Frankly, both.
morning dawns without incident. The storm appears to be breaking. Theo, a D10, please.
Alrighty, let's go. It's a 100. There. A 10.
Okay. Clear skies. The sun is out and bright and shining. You guys make your way traveling through the forest and down the road. It's a little bit longer and a little bit harder just because of the rolling nature of the hills. And during travel or while you guys are traveling, you catch throughout most of the journey, you see Vonnie is always kind of sketching in a book of hers or like writing in a book of hers, and then you always catch Branneth. He has a small violin that he plays, and he's always playing some sort of like a melancholy like tune. Doesn't really have any form or function. It's a song of some sort, certain, but you can almost feel like the generational sadness within like the few chords that he's always plucking. But as soon as you ask him about it, he always kind of like pops up out of a trance, and it's like, I was just plucking away, and just goes back to it every single time, and then at least once a day when you kind of catch him wandering, he does that almost once a day, every day.
Interesting. Somehow I just feel that's just bard behavior. Oh my god, it's a dog.
It's pretty typical bard behavior, yeah.
Let's
Felix
Finn
agrees.
as he sits there and he's writing, he's just always kind of fiddling with something, working on something, just always kind of just doing something in his hands.
Vonnie, what are you writing in there?
Oh, this is a diary I have kept every day I have been awake.
Oh.
I learned from my friends that telling your own story is important. So, because I can't remember where mine started, I am starting where I remember.
So, you know exactly how many days it's been since you woke up?
Absolutely.
How many?
It has been 29 years, 17 days, 4 hours, and 14 minutes since I awoke.
Oh. I imagine that you must have multiple of these diaries then.
I do. They are stored at home with the company. I have currently filled.
And she holds out her hand, her fingers do this weird digitizing sequence, and then 5 pops up.
5 of these, I have filled 5 small bookshelves. I am waiting to fill a 6th.
5 small book. 5? Oh yes, 5 bookshelves. Oh. Oh wow, that's amazing. I've never personally kept a diary, but
Prolific.
yeah.
Well,
yeah. So
I eventually run out of room up here, so I need to put it somewhere. And then when I want to remember, I can read it.
that's fair. That's fair. I suppose I don't understand how the memory of a construct or warforged works. it seems like Finian's been very fascinated with your construction. I'm certain he would love to know about anything you've learned about yourself, I'm sure.
I have learned a lot of things. I like long walks on the beach. I enjoy being around fireworks and festivals. And I greatly enjoy the company of my friends.
And she like looks over at Braneth and he's like gives her the double thumbs up.
It's like, yes. Good job. Normal behavior. Oh, those are good things to like.
30, almost like 30 years, and is still kind of a child.
She's learning.
Can't keep all the memories stored, so it's like she can like retain so much. Is that why she's still kind of childish?
Or
Well,
is it that she's old as shit and that 30 years is not that much for her?
Yeah, I guess we don't know. I don't know. Since this was like the character I played in the one shot, my whole thing was that she was just learning about human behavior and trying to figure out how to act.
I am the data character.
Exactly. She was learning about what's appropriate to say and what's appropriate to do, like things you don't do. People do not pick their nose. Not that she has any nostril to pick.
Yeah.
But, learning basic manners and shit.
I mean, again, you guys are doing nothing but traveling. You're welcome to ask questions of the NPCs.
Yeah. I've did a bit of talking. I didn't know if anyone else wanted to chit chat with them.
Another day progresses. You guys make excellent time, actually making up some time from the previous day. So you're now, at this point, you reach another bank of the river. You're about 2 days ride or so from Marishane at this point. You guys make camp on one side of the river again. Watch is out for the evening, and then you guys awake the next day. The river is crossed without much issue. This one's shallower and less fast flowing, so not too many troubles there. And as you guys make your way just across the river at the kind of like the last like sort of deep part of the forest, I would like everybody to please roll me a perception check, please.
11 plus
13.
14.
14.
14, and 13?
Mhm.
Okay. Hang on, give me 1 second.
Let's 14.
All right. So as you guys are walking, which one of you is driving? Because I know Finn is always on blitz. So which of the two of you are driving?
I'll drive.
Okay. As you're driving, you hear it before you see it, and you kind of like rear yourself back, and you watch as 2 javelins come landing in front of the horses, kind of forming an X. And you can hear them before you see them as you watch diving out of the trees onto the side of the road 5 more of these hooded thralls as they come diving towards your cart. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, these fucks again.
That is a low. I've been rolling low for certain things.
That's a 7 for Finn.
That's an 11 for
Oof.
Theo.
18.
18, very nice. Okay. And then I've got Vani and Theo there. Okay. So, first in the initiative order is going to be one of the thralls. He comes, and kind of where you guys are, you've got Finn. Are you to the left or the right of the cart? If we were like looking down, where do you normally ride, or the back?
I think I'd usually be, if I was chatting, I'd be in the back. But if I'd probably be on like the right.
Okay. So he comes bounding up to you on the right-hand side and is going to take a swing at you with that shattering sort of a wail coming screeching towards you.
Kind of terrifying because at first it's like when you hear the you're like, oh, it's like you think a small creature, and then when you think
it's like, no, they're big.
When you imagine it, you imagine the size of a Goliath, you're like, no, that's now just extremely terrifying.
Yeah. He misses you with a 9 though, so you're fine. They all rolled they're all sharing initiative and they all rolled a 19. So next comes the second one. He's going to dive into the front of the cart with you, Miss Tio, and the 17 hit.
Yes, it do.
Oh, unfortunate.
Okay, you're the fighter.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That
is only 8 points of damage.
Cool.
That's only 8.
Motherfucker.
That will end his turn. Another one leaps up into the back towards you, and then two more leap into the back, kind of getting into a brawl with you guys. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. One of them is going to attack you, Felix.
Oh, I'm squishy.
But will miss with a 13. With a very close. And then another one's going to take a swing at Vani.
Oh dear.
Oh, that will hit Vani though. Uh-oh.
I don't think...
Vani's only got 14 AC.
Yeah, she's a druid.
Okay.
But she's a level 7 druid, but...
All right, that's okay. 11 damage to Vani. Okay. And then final one's turn is going to stay back and make a javelin attack against. Yeah, it's going to leap back a little bit and make a javelin attack towards Finn as well. I don't think a 17 will hit you though.
No.
All right, no, the javelin
with my shield.
You swing your shield around and catch the javelin on it. That takes us to your initiative order. Felix, you're up. Then comes Theo, then comes Finn.
So my only damaging spells, one's a 15-foot cube and the other's a 10-foot radius sphere. Is there any way I can attack without killing half my team?
There is one. The one that threw the javelin at Finn is further back and away from the cart, so you could hit them with an AOE spell and not hit anyone else.
All right. Bard and knife.
Or you could you could embrace your tank nature and just pull out your melee weapon.
Do I have a longsword? Yes. Is that the best use of my turn? I don't think so. I'm probably not going to do much.
That's fair.
I don't know if you know this, but I am not exactly a strong bitch.
I just love the idea that, because I love Felix so much. He is my heart and my soul and my baby. But I also love the idea that like he's like got his sassy little mouth, and then all of a sudden danger comes, and he's like.
All right.
Like
so
shrill scream suddenly.
Are you attacking the furthest one?
Yes, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at level 1.
Okay. What is the save and what's
on 14?
All right.
Just like me for real.
They fail.
Hey. 5 damage.
Oofers.
And he gets pushed 10 feet back.
Oh, okay. He goes sliding backwards.
That sound coming out of a tall creature is horrifying.
Imagine, actually, here's a perfect way to describe these things. Imagine tall, buff, sharp-teethed golem.
Ugh.
There's your visual. That's what the thralls look
visualizing
like.
Thanks, I hate it.
There's the thrall, everybody. Very tall, very buff, sharp-toothed vampire golems.
I'm imagining Gollum's head on top of this just ripped body.
On top of Andre the Giant's body.
And it's horrible.
All right, that'll end your turn, Felix, unless you want a bonus action.
I'm going to inspire.
Oh no.
Yeah, Hannah, you're gonna get inspired again.
I'm getting
Theo is getting inspired. Okay.
I wish you would expire, but no, I'm inspiring you.
All right, Theo, you are up. Finn, you're on deck.
Just really quick. Cast chat.
Oh fuck, I hate that. Go to hell. Did you do that?
I googled Buff Smeagol.
I hate you.
I googled Buff Smeagol and then we get Buff Smeagol.
I'll share this image on the Dances with Dice Twitter when this episode comes out.
Fangs. Okay, Theodosia. A horrible Buff Smeagol. Okay.
What to say to you?
Can you see it?
That's what we're
Dear
fighting.
Buff Smeagol, what do you say?
Say to
Exactly
you.
what we all imagined.
You have,
okay.
it's like you have his eyes, you have your mother's rage.
Okay.
I also imagine it with like no pants, like it's got the weird loincloth thing.
I think that's like the Hulk. I think they put it on top of the Hulk's body.
They put it on a grayed out Hulk body. Anyway, Theo, take your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna use my bonus action first to expel my horrible goo.
Can you rephrase that in a way that doesn't suck?
My slime.
No! Try again.
That didn't make it better. That was a lateral move at most.
My inky black tar heroin.
Take a third.
Take a third. Jamothy.
Take a fourth. What is wrong with
Wrong
you?
with you? To expel my friend.
Shadow.
Your echo.
My echo.
You
echo
expel
friend.
out your echo. The tar leaks from you and kind of plops to the ground. And
Does
you hear
its thing.
you hear Vani look over.
Gross.
Yeah. Agreed.
I didn't make it look this way. I did not choose this.
Yes,
All right,
Nor did
you-
I ask for it.
That's your bonus action. And
Yes,
what
and
is
then
your
I'm going to swing my maul at the one that I'm gonna
in front of you?
slide off the thingy, obviously out of my little car seat.
Uh-huh.
Or whatever. I'm not in a car, but the seat in the car where I sit.
Shotgun.
Shotgun. And
Yes.
just smack.
All right, roll them bones.
Roll them bones. All right. What was that? That is a 13 plus.
You hit.
Unless these guys are buffier. 6, so 19.
Yep.
You would hit with a 19. Don't worry.
Okay, so that one hits. I roll my 2d6. That's a 4 plus. I can reroll 2s. That's a 4 and a 5 plus 4, so 13. 13 points of damage to that guy.
Not bad.
And I'm going to and I can my echo is, I put it in a unoccupied space you see within 15 feet of you. I put it near another one that was the one coming up on Finian.
Okay, so you're kind of like kitty corner to the one that Finian's fighting, or that attacked Finian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless is one of them attacking Felix?
There's the back of the cart is too full at this point for you to slot another one in.
Okay.
All of the spaces of the
maybe I
cart
should
are
protect the
occupied.
guard.
Yeah, there's 4 things in the back of the cart right now. There's 5 things in the back of the cart right now. There is Branith, Bonnie, Felix, and two of the thralls.
Okay, well,
So
those 3 probably can handle that. All right, then I'm gonna use my since I made an attack, I can use my Unleash Incarnation, where I can make an additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
All right.
And so
Smack, roll them bones.
roll them bones. Ooh, that's a natural 20, baby.
Hey.
Fuck yeah.
Is that your
Hell
first nat 20 of the campaign? For
no,
an
remember
attack?
I rolled a nat 20 earlier in the first fight.
Oh, you did. You actually, I think you've gotten a
Yeah.
chunk of the nat 20s.
Yeah, this is a good dice.
This is
This is Theo's dice.
Hey.
This is the dice I got for Theo. It's all pretty and purple and sparkly, and it's got gold flecks in it.
Roll the damage.
All right, damage. So
Also, remember, because we have that new house rule, remember for all of your crits, you cannot roll below what is the maximum minimum damage. So if it's like 2d6 plus 4, and so the maximum minimum damage would be 6, you cannot roll below a 6 on a crit.
cool.
So that way your crits don't feel like shit.
Thank you. I like that. All right. That's a 5 plus. Oh, I can reroll 1s and 2s with my thing, so that's another 5.
Doesn't really matter for you because you can re-roll most of your 1s and 2s anyway.
Exactly. I can reroll 1s and 2s. So that's a 5 and a 4, so that's 9 plus 4, another 13, so 26.
Damn. The Finian, you watch as this this black ichor-like goo like sprouts up behind you, this like shadowy visage of Theo, and you watch as that brings down this like goopy, almost facsimile of a maul onto this thrall's head, and you watch as it pops like a water balloon, and the headless corpse falls over dead.
Gross.
So that's what that feels like.
Now you are now covered in a shower of this greenish black blood, and like what Felix said, oh no, it's tangy.
Yeah.
It's got that vinegary bite.
I wish you would stop saying things that are fucking disgusting.
Okay, that'll end your turn, Theo. Finian, it's your turn.
I wish I was free of the suffering that it is talking to you people sometimes. I swear to God.
You agree to be here.
So after like seeing that, Finn spins around to return the favor, and I'm gonna now that I'm not in close combat with anything either, I'm going to shoot at the one in the cart with Theo.
All right.
I'm going to re-roll that. I'm using my re-roll for the day.
Well, no, you didn't regain your inspiration, so you can't just re-roll.
No, I am a freaking
Oh, you have.
Halfling.
Oh, yes.
He's got.
I can only do that when I roll a nat bad. And I rolled a nat bad.
Oh, that's a natural 1 is a 9. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He rolled the nat bad.
And then I used
No. Nat bad is a 2. You rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, I know. I rolled no. A nat bad is a nat 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 23 absolutely hits. Roll your damage.
Rolls the damage. Oh, that's lame. Can't re-roll that.
All right, 7. Your pistol shot rings out and goes ting, as you watch it kind of cuts through one of the shoulders of these thrall, and you watch as it falls limply to its side, and he turns towards you.
And then I'm gonna have Blitz try to kind of do a leaping attack at it. Like it's trying to almost push it off, but it's
Okay.
gonna try to bite it as it does that.
Roll your damage.
Well, I have to attack.
Damage.
Oh, roll a hit and then roll your damage.
All right, I gotta hit it first. 15.
That will hit. Now roll your damage.
Now re-rolls the damage. Ooh, nice.
6. You.
It's 6 plus 2, so 8.
Oh, 6 plus 2, so 8. Okay. You Blitz leaps up, and gets like his teeth and like one paw hooked in around the waist, and like the momentum carries him around and like tears the thrall down to the ground. And before it can react, Blitz goes to its throat and like rips out its throat and throws it to the ground and starts growling as it's now dead upon the ground. And Vani, kind of like locked in combat with this thing.
Good puppy.
Blitz is kind of terrifying.
I think that will end your turn, Finn.
Yes.
It is now Branith's turn. And Branith is going to he did see Theo get hit, so he's gonna snap his fingers and cast Healing Word, which I think is Healing Word's the D6, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, Healing Word's the D6.
Or it's either D6 or D4.
No, I think Cure Wounds is the D4.
No, Cure Wounds is the D8.
Oh, Cure Wounds is the D8. Okay, you get 6 points of healing back, Theo.
Thank you.
What?
Sorry.
What are you laughing about?
Do not.
No. Oh, it's Morgan made a joke. I deemed Morgan to check in on something, and they made a joke, and it was a good joke.
I'm sorry, I
Okay.
can't help that I'm the funniest person in this podcast.
was a good
Is it my
joke.
turn yet?
It's true.
Awesome. Yay! Thank you.
Okay. That will and he
Thank you,
will
Brenneth.
he will bardically inspire. He'll give you a wink, Felix, and inspire you. Next
Child
up.
keeps flirting with you.
Next up
God, I
is
don't like
future
it.
reference.
Please don't hit
Word
on
is
me if you're a
D4.
kid.
okay. Next is going to be Vani.
Creepy, and it makes me feel like
shit.
Next is Vani, and she is going to. Let's see, what is she gonna do? Oh, excellent. She's gonna go. It's like,
Is it my turn? Excellent.
and we'll cast Scorching Ray at second level.
Are you
And-
Scorching Ray?
She is going to hurl one bolt at
Who
each
wants
of.
to know?
She's going to hurl one bolt at each of the three, the three remaining bugbears, because everyone else is dead. So that's going to be. All of those will hit. So this is 2d. Oh no, this is 2d6 spread across all of them. Ow, that wasn't great, but that is 5 damage to each of the bugbears.
Thralls.
I'm sorry, thralls.
You
Again,
need to put
looking
like a sticky note on top of that says
I
thrall.
know, I do. It's
Oh,
just
the bug thralls.
the bug
Thrall
thralls.
It's like
The
when you
thrall,
put
the,
a
Thrall bears.
the thrall bears. That's what
Thrall
they are now.
bears.
The thrall bears. That is 5 damage to. That's 5 damage to each of them. That's that's not nothing, Vani.
ain't nothing to sniff at.
And she will. Oh, because she can do this. She will bonus action a healing word to. She'll bonus action a healing word to. Dear old Theo.
Oh, thank you.
That is another 4 points of health.
Yeah, I'm back at max. Thank you, everybody.
Hey.
Healing
All right.
your local fighter.
Back to the top of the order. He's dead. He's not going to take a swing at you, Felix, because fuck you. A 6 will miss. He's dead. This one is not going to take a swing at the magic bitch that hit him with the ray. That will hit. Vani takes 12 points of damage. You watch as a crack kind of forms in the side of her mask as it hits.
And I can
Ow.
fill that in with more gold.
That was unpleasant. Don't do that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just take that back.
And then
That's
the
my
one in
fault.
the back who got
Thank you, Mr.
thunderclapped or whatever the fuck it was is going to javelin Felix again because that was still rude of you.
Got his ass.
Not with a
thunderclap.
10 though, I assume.
Opinion.
Thank Christ. Yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't hit. My
All right.
my AC is 14.
I'm sorry, not Finian, Felix. I was aiming at Felix, not you, Finn. But Felix, you are up.
I like the idea of Felix going, ah!
How rough does the one that I thunder waved look?
Still looking fairly hardy.
All right, he's gonna get a shatter then.
Okay. And what's the save for that one? That's a con again.
On 14.
Con 14. Succeeds.
Rude.
They're beef boys. Like there's only so much. They're gonna be good at some things. That's 6.
I rolled 12, so he gets 6.
Okay. You watch as like the side of his face dents a little bit and like doesn't really pop back on. It's like you've got your bonus action, Felix.
I inspire whoever's directly after me.
Theo, who already has Bardic Inspiration. So
Shit.
I do.
Finn.
I already have.
Finn,
take
you've
a-
got Bardic
inspo.
Inspiration.
How
All
much
right.
is the Bardic Inspiration again?
D6.
1d6.
Perfect.
Teo, it is your turn. You
All right.
and Venom.
Me and Venom.
We are in a D&D campaign now.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
All right.
I have an actual voice picked out for the echo, but like
Oh,
that's
that's
the joke voice.
I'm gonna roll that inspiration for this one.
All right. Which one are you attacking? The
Oh, is the one in front of me still standing?
no, Finn killed that one.
Oh.
There's the
Oh,
one
just-
still standing. It's the 3 in the back of the it's 2 in the back of the cart or the one further away.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at the one that was trying to hit Felix.
Okie dokie.
But I all right. That one that I got a plus for it, so that got me up to 15.
It'll hit.
Perfect. All right. All right. 3 and I can reroll ones. And another 3. 3 and 3, so 6 plus 4 is 10. So that's 10 on that one.
All right. Still standing, but looking kind of roughed up.
All right. How many are still standing? Just that one or
3.
3? All right. Then my friend is my friend, my echo is gonna move to the closest one to them. I
Okay,
guess
that's
on
the
other
other
side.
one in the back of the cart, fighting Vonnie.
All right, and I'm gonna do a little actiony to use my other surge
Your other
or whatever,
surge, okay. Roll
To,
them bones.
which is I only have 2 of those. 2. Roll. That is a 9 plus 6, 15.
That hits.
Yay. Alright. 5 plus, so I can reroll 2s. 1s. That's another 1. Alright, 5 plus 5, 10 plus 4, so 14.
14. This one, take a chunk almost out of the side of the thrall, and you can see like just black ichor-lick blood and like exposed ribs, sort of like just kind of sloshing out of the thrall. And she's like,
It almost matches the black ichor.
Yep.
Ichor echo.
Finian, it is your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Seems like they got that kind of handled. I'm gonna shoot at that dude who threw a javelin at me.
Okay. Well, threw it at Felix, but yeah, that's the one that
Threw it at me
Felix has been
first.
shattering. Roll your attack.
He did throw it at me first. That's a 20.
All right, that'll definitely hit.
All right, let's get some better damage this time. All right, that's better. 11.
You rear back, take aim, and fire, and the bullet flies right through the top of its skull, and its head snaps back, and it slumps forward dead.
Damn. I didn't know that one had been hit. Oh no! Wait, she did. No.
Yeah, Felix had been blasting spells at that for 2 turns.
That's okay. I was like, who was hitting that one? Okay. There's no room in the thing, right?
No, the cart is fairly full with all parties involved at this point.
Can I attempt to can Blitz attempt to like grapple one or bite at like the ankle of one near the edge?
Yeah, you can go around the back of the cart to attack the one going after Vani. That's what the Echo did. So yeah.
I'll do that.
Roll your attack.
That will miss.
That's
wait,
what it
13 meets. Right?
No, these ones don't have 13 AC.
Okay. Never mind.
That will miss.
That was a miss.
All right, you kind of
but I have the inspiration.
You do. You have inspiration. You can use that to hit. Yeah, you can use that to hit.
Okay, then I will.
It's still your attack. It's still your turn.
It's a D6, right?
Yeah, but even if you roll a 1, it's their AC is 14, so you'll meet it regardless.
Okay.
So roll your damage. These ones are slightly beefier.
Slightly bigger muscles.
Yes.
That is a.
Their traps are slightly larger. They do a better lat spread.
That is a biting the ankles for 9 damage.
Okay. Blitz kind of pulls him out of the cart, yanks, and as he falls, his head falls and cracks against the side of the cart. The neck snaps and he lands dead on the ground.
Jesus Christ!
Like Blitz has like got like so many like kills.
Blitz has got the I
I'm
think
kind
the
of
highest.
scared of Blitz.
Blitz has got the highest kill count, I think.
Get that fucking dog. He don't bite.
Yes, I do.
You only bite when I tell him to.
Good puppy.
I do not like the puppy, which is hard for me as a person to say.
Yeah, that brings us to Braneth, who is going to take a swing with his rapier.
This is what it's like to be an effective warg rider. That's what I feel like.
That's a 9, so no. Vani is going to use her. She's going to use her Thorn Whip, actually.
For some reason, my brain was like, she's going to use her legendary action. And I was like, wait, God, I hope not.
That will still miss, though. So unfortunate for them, and they don't really need any bonus action. Theo, you'll get Bardic Inspiration again from Braneth. And we're back to the top of the order. This thrall is of a singular mindset. Hi, Felix.
No!
11 will miss.
Oh, I've been so lucky this fight. Jesus.
Back to you, Felix.
Felix has just been dancing.
I'm gonna try it again and see if I can get lucky with this twice in one recording session. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. Just, hey,
Okay.
fuck you.
All right. That's is that Wisdom or Charisma? I can't remember.
Wisdom.
18, they succeed.
Fuck.
It just looks at you.
Do I do half damage on a fail?
No, not for Vicious Mockery. It's just no damage.
fair.
You've got bonus action.
Damn
What do
it.
you want to do?
I was gonna feel so good if that worked twice.
Right?
All right. Does that conclude your turn?
Yeah. Sorry, I was
Theo, you are up.
sound stupid.
Okay. Theo is like, okay, let's try this. I lose my accent when I get angry. Let's try this one more time. And she's going to swing again at the thing that's trying to kill Felix.
Okay. Roll them bones.
Leave him alone.
I'll wink.
at the thrall. She's like, hello.
Not you,
thrall.
idiot.
Oh,
It's like you want to fuck me so bad
He's-
you look stupid.
You want to fuck me so bad it makes you look stupid.
the twink is too small.
I'm taller than you.
Not in the game you aren't.
I'm thicker and beefier. I got muscles.
I'm taller in real life.
No, but not in the game.
Well, no, in this game, yeah.
No, Hannah said she's like 5'2".
Yeah, Theodosia's short. Theodosia's like, yeah, 5.
Oh, okay.
She's like, yeah, 5'1"-ish.
She's just a
She's
big,
tiny.
beefy 5'1".
She just got big muscles.
She is a stocky 5'1",
She's got big muscles.
very thick thighs.
That's an 11 plus 6.
That will hit.
So yeah,
Roll your damage.
that. Ooh, that's a 6 plus a 5. So it's 11 plus 4, 15.
All right.
Fresh.
You bring your maul up around and swing like a baseball bat and send the thrall flying off the side of the cart into a tree where it is suspended by a branch sticking out through the back of its skull as it hangs there from the tree.
Jesus Christ.
Got some thick neck muscles.
And it
Neck
lays there dead. And as you all sort of stand there, Vani's just like,
Nice swing. What the fuck were those?
Those were the things that robbed us. Well, specifically Finian, because he decided to sleep in a tent outside instead of in a building. Robbed us. And
Brandis is laughing as he's like rooting through one of the thralls.
That dog is so perfect.
Sorry, I
How she
will focus.
Oh,
She's having a fun time entertaining herself, and it's very distracting.
She's just so cute. She had the cutest little arch and their tail going. Floop, 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 floop. It was
She's
just
baby.
perfect.
Anywho,
We went after them, and one of you guys knew the knowledge of the vampire fucky thing, Egon or whatever.
Edwin, the vampire guy. Nope, I will
Jorgen.
go back to my notes.
Eogan.
Jorgen von Strangle. Jorgen Sharptooth.
It's like at that Vani sort of perks up. It's like,
Oh, yes, he is an ancient and presumably dead vampire lord. I did not realize his thralls survived.
Well,
If the thralls,
Here
if
they
the thralls are
are.
surviving, well, they seem to have a little. Why would they keep coming after us if he's not? You'd think they'd be dumber. They wouldn't be doing that if he was dead.
Well, thralls without a master are naturally attracted to magical items and components.
well,
Are
it's
you
not like we're
carrying
carrying anything worth value.
Are you carrying anything of great magical value or weight?
Me? I'm very magical.
Felix is magical. She is like straight up like just not making any sort of reference or movement to her the box on her back. Other than that, I have no idea what they could be after.
Well, there have been word of dark creatures spreading from darker corners of the world. It's what the company has been working on for quite a while now. It is possible that this is just a result of the world changing as it is. Hopefully, we do not run into any issues, but we are only a few hours away from Marishane, so I can't imagine we will.
There was a rumor that your company is the one who took out Eogan. Do you know if that's true?
At that point, Brannith like pops up and he's kind of like strumming and his violin a bit. It's like, and we also killed the last dragon that ever existed, and we killed the last dragon, and we could have overthrown the Empire when they were in their infancy, and we have an immortal lord that just returns to us through different reincarnations.
And you bathe in the blood of virgins and about 20 other rumors, I'm
Of
guessing
course.
is where this is going.
Exactly. Something or someone took that thing out. Whether or not it was us, couldn't possibly say, but I know that a bunch of brothers marched into the Godswood one day, and they never came back out, but neither did the vampire. So, take that for what you will. I like this. I sounded like John Lennon there for a second.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
That
like,
kind of just sounds like
Paul,
your
why
brother
can't you
went
play
in
the
and
fucking
then just
drums?
died, and the vampire's still in the Godswood.
There's nothing in the Godswood, son.
Then where
That
are
is
your
what
brothers?
they say in movies before the evil thing is revealed to be in the woods.
In the Godswood.
So, I mean, you guys all know, like, you guys know the history of the Godswood. It's the rumored spot where the actual gods first set down when, like, actually laying out the foundations of the world. It's a place of magic. It's believed that a portal to the Feywild exists within there. But the biggest thing with the Godswood is that anyone who has gone in and returned has always returned without their mind. They speak of endless magical impossibilities and different worlds, and those who venture in and don't return have never been heard from again.
Stolen by the Fae. Well, hopefully we don't run into any more, but I do recommend letting your friends or co-workers know, because it seems to be a trend that they're now just suddenly popping up.
We will
I don't know.
report it when we return to the Great Hall.
Great Hall.
As
Right?
Finn kind of pats Blitz on the shoulder and is just like, well, if we do run into any more, we can take care of it. I mean, like, you saw what we did. That was pretty easy. If I don't say.
Yes. And don't mind the fact that he has a gun. Don't worry about it. We're trying not to worry about it.
Just don't fucking say it.
They saw it. He didn't try to hide it this time.
What is a
They were
gun?
in the cart. They couldn't see it. I'm assuming
were-
this is a covered cart, or at least
We
that's
don't
what
bring
I
it unless they comment. Come on now, Hannah.
Vonnie looks over at you. It's like,
I do not know what that is.
And we're keeping it that way.
Okay.
Braneth, like,
Do not
Braneth,
load knowledge of gun in robot.
it's like Braneth looks over, like, just kind of cocks an eyebrow and just shakes his head and goes back to kind of strumming.
Anyway. All right, let's get moving. Unless anyone wants to loot their bodies, see if there's any more gold they've stolen from unsuspecting halflings and tents.
I loot the bodies.
There is nothing on this group. But Vonnie does make a point. Vonnie does make a point to gather a sample of the blood, and kind of corks it and stores it on her belt.
Nasty bitch.
You guys continue your journey inward to towards the city of Marishane, and
Being
as
a little bit more looking at the trees and a little bit more just, I don't know, wary.
Paranoid.
Paranoid. My precious. My precious on my back.
And as you guys begin to, as the trees begin to break, you guys are greeted for the first time with the city of Marishane, the capital of the Mercian Empire. Beautiful white and gray speckled walls of this city rise 25 feet into the air. You can see distant towers and spires of the great magical and arcane sections of the city. The peak where the palace sits, known as the crown of the continent, as you see this secondary palace rising out from a keep at the far end of the city towards the royal harbor. You can see various roads converging with hundreds of different carts sort of like moving towards the large eastern gate that you are approaching of the three gates of the city. As you can even start to smell, even this far out, the hustle and bustle of, hundreds of thousands of people within the capital city of the empire. And as you snap the reins forward and the cart begins approaching your destination, You hear as Brannith strikes up a jaunty tune as they're heading back into the city. There's a smile on his face. You see Vani perk up herself as you guys make your way towards the capital city. And that is where you will reach level 4. And that is where we will end our session for today. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Dances with Dice. Please follow us on all of our social media channels at Dances with Dice. And when you use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart, we will use you as a named NPC in the show. As always, thank you so much for joining us, and join us every single Tuesday for new episodes of Dances with Dice.